Honda have been a team that have historically focused all their efforts on one rider, with the other riders playing more of a supporting role. While this strategy has worked for many years, it has backfired over the last 3 years ever since Marc Marquez suffered a near career-ending injury. Repsol Honda team principal Alberto Puig has now spoken about this as quoted by Speedweek. I'm your host Dillon Shelley, and first up on Moto World, Honda admit they are in deep trouble after focusing on one rider. Puig started off by responding to claims that Honda can only win with Marc Marquez. In return, I could claim that Yamaha can only win with Quartararo. Every top rider makes the difference. The people who don't understand this have no idea. He then admitted they are in deep trouble now. The combination of Marquez and Honda was very strong for years. He won the championship 6 times in 7 years. Now he's been injured for 2 years. He came and went. He couldn't develop the bike. That's why we're in deep trouble, yes. He then pointed out that despite their current situation, this method has worked for them in the past. In the history of racing, we have always focused on one rider. Now, perhaps for the first time, we ran into problems with this system. Some other manufacturers have not been up front as often as Honda. He was then asked about Ducati, a team that has won races with multiple riders in the last few years. I agree 100%. Yes, Ducati makes a very good bike. That's true, because on the track this bike makes a good impression. He signed off by responding to whether their lack of wins will affect the sales of their road bikes. I don't agree with that, because there are many customers who buy Ducati or even BMW motorcycles even though these companies never win championships. Even MV Agusta bikes are bought. They are super nice bikes. That's why I don't agree 100%. Fast feed. Marc Marquez confirmed that he has taken an important step in the recovery process. In this second checkup, the doctors have confirmed that the humerus is consolidating correctly. With this, we can start physiotherapy on the right arm and cardio training. I am very excited to be able to recover mobility in my arm to continue advancing the recovery process. Yamaha's Franco Morbidelli conceded that he has been very busy evaluating the differences between their bikes rather than trying to get the most out of the bike, instead of putting the focus on me and improving myself. But I could have worked better if I had taken a different approach to the situation. RNF Yamaha's Andrea Dovizioso stated that absolutely yes when asked if he will be competing in motocross races in the future. It may not be very interesting for everyone, but for me it is extremely interesting what I did last year and what I will be doing again in the years to come. With a project that I have in mind and that I am working on, but I don't have anything concrete in my hands yet. KTM test rider Dani Pedrosa feels that Aleix Espargaro is the revolution of the season. It wasn't a spontaneous or casual thing, just 2 or 3 races. He stays strong in every free practice session and every race, whatever the conditions, even though we haven't seen much rain on the track recently. But we can say that he is ahead in every race. He's doing a little more than the others, and sometimes that's enough. Massimo Rivola, CEO of Aprilia Racing, is of the opinion that since the Constructors' Championship does not bring money, this competition did not matter. Of all 3 championships, the Constructors' title is the most unnecessary. Should Honda change their approach of focusing on just one rider? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of MotoGP.